We're just looking to execute the game plan. I felt that's something that we didn't do with the Big Ten Championships, and if these guys can stick to the plan that we write up the night before, then I think we'll be okay. Like I said, it's something that we didn't execute really well at the Big Ten, and I wasn't happy about it. But we had our talk, and we got it out in the air, and I think that they'll follow through a lot better this weekend.
How's the past 2 weeks of training gone since Big Ten?
Pretty well. Again, it was kind of a letdown. We were hoping for a lot higher finish, and we just had to put it behind us pretty quickly because there's not a very quick turnaround between the Big Ten Championships and the regional meets. So we had a few days off, and we kind of recuperated, and they're ready to go. They have a light workout today, and we'll get ready for the weekend.
Do you prepare any differently for a meet like this that might be a little more individually focused as opposed to other races?
I think the focus still has to be on the team. We want to go to nationals as a team, so we've prepared as a team. And if the individuals turn up and they run the way that they should, then the team will be right where we need it to be. So while it is trying to get individual guys to shoot for the NCAA championships, it's also really important that the team is in a position to go as well.
Is there any one runner in particular that you think has the best chance to make a splash and qualify?
I'm putting it on all 7 guys running. There is 6 seniors, 7 seniors, and 1 junior on this team, and it's got to be on all their backs, And like I said, Big Ten was a bit of a disappointment, and I stated it pretty hard after the meet that if you want to be a part of this program, if you want to run for Illinois, you've got to be prepared to step up to the plate. And I'm putting on all 7 guys' shoulders this weekend to get the job done and get us through the nationals.
Hypothetically, if nobody qualifies, if you look back on the season, how would you measure it in terms of success?
I think it's tough to measure. I've only been here for 2 months, and it's very hard to turn something around in 2 months. But I think that the relationships that have been built bode well for going indoors and outdoors this year, and that's also really important to us. So some people might look at it and say it wasn't successful because we finished lower than last year at the Big Tens, but I still think that bigger and better things are about to come. And if it doesn't happen in cross country, it for sure is going to happen indoors and outdoors.
Okay, great.
Cool.
I have a couple questions.
Sure.
I know that you have some pretty stiff competition. I mean, Oklahoma State's like the 6-time defending regional champion. So what's your game plan? Do you go, obviously you want the first 2 spots, but would you rather beat Minnesota? What's your game plan?
I think we got to look at Minnesota. Obviously they're a Big Ten competition to us, and we thought we could run with them at Big Tens, and obviously that wasn't the situation. But going up against Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma is kind of a whole new ball game, and we got to again stick to the game plan. Hopefully Minnesota will be in there, but also you're looking at Tulsa as well. There's a lot of other teams that are shooting for that 3rd spot, and yeah, Minnesota and Tulsa will be 2 teams that would be right there neck and neck with.
And you keep talking about this game plan. Can you kind of elaborate what you're going to tell your guys?
Yeah, there are certain individuals that they need to be able to run with and beat at the same time. And like I said, I didn't think we fell through on that pretty hard at the Big Ten Championships. I think Jimmy Riddle and Jordan Hebert were probably the only 2 guys that stuck to it as well as I wanted to. And now I'm looking for Dan Kremski and Colin Mickow and Phil Pompey, Nate Trace. They're all these guys to step up to the plate and do what I asked the night before the race and give themselves a fighting shot of going to nationals rather than stepping off the line and just not getting after it.